PhazeCat and I are two old school Yu Gi Oh players, or Yugi boomers as some people like to call us. We've been out of the game for a long time, but we are willing to learn the new rulings, mechanics, and card types to try and duel it out in Progression Draft. Each week, both PhazeCat and myself will open 24 booster packs, or one booster box, of a core Yu Gi Oh set, which will give us a pool of cards with which to build a deck to face off in a match. Best 2 out of 3. Both players will then receive a random boost to their deck after each match, and then we will move on to open the next core set in the series, moving in chronological order, which we will then add to our available card pools in order to build a deck for the next match the following week. Welcome to the Yu Gi Oh! Progression Draft. Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon was the first booster pack introduced to North America on March 8th, 2002. For many, it was the introduction to the world of the Yu Gi Oh! Trading card game. It introduced quite a few different mechanics. From monsters, spells, and even a few traps, there were many different ways to construct a deck at the time of release. But the most important cards would be harder to find than the rest because of the concept of card rarities. Even though this set has relatively low power, there are still cards that could be and are used today. Cards like Hane Hane, Pot of Greed, Dark Hole, Raigeki, Swords of Revealing Light, Monster Reborn, Dark Magician, and of course the titular Blue Eyes White Dragon. All come from this set. We'll see what Phase and Mackseat are able to pull and who will come out on top. This project is inspired entirely by the series started by Cimoooooooo and Nyhmnim, the Yu Gi Oh! Progression series. Hey everybody, welcome to the first episode of Progression Draft. I literally just did this, but forgot to save my pulls, which really sucks because we did not pull terribly. I wish that I had saved it, but mistakes happen. This is about the 5th time that I've done this. Let's call all those other times practice drafts. I keep running into technical difficulties, so hopefully everything is solid with this one. Let's find out. We click on box odds. We go. We're adding one box of Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Both PhazeCat and I are going to pull one box of Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. Then we're going to construct a deck and we're going to face off and see which one of us pulled the better cards for the better draft.
Alright, what's up everybody? I'm just gonna crack open my draft box of Legend of the Blue Eyes White Dragon. There's not really a whole lot to talk about with this one because the game plan is fairly straightforward, so I'm just gonna kind of draft it and just slam through the cards as the excitement level is going to be quite minimal for this one. Okay, starting off with Gaia, that's fun.
I'm going to just auto flip these cards. So it's nice to see the Skull Redbird in this first pack because we only pulled one in the last draft that I've done, and I think that's the only time that's happened in any of the practice drafts that I've done. We also got a Dark Hole, which is awesome because Dark Hole is a great monster removal card. We also did not pull that in any of the practice drafts that I've done so far, so it's really nice to see that. Other than that, this pack is unremarkable, so let's move on to the second one. Got a Carbanola Warrior. That's going to be useful maybe one time in the future. We'll see. We got a Raise Body Heat, so that Mammoth Graveyard is not looking too bad now. That's our second Mammoth Graveyard, so maybe we'll be running dinosaurs alongside our Skull Redbirds. Hopefully we draw a playset of dinosaurs, the Urabi and the Skull Redbird, but we will see. We got a mountain. That's good. I'm hoping to get a playset of these as well. We will see what the future holds, though.
The idea here is draft big monsters, don't draft small monsters. Get Raigeki, get Dark Hole. If you don't, you lose.
We got an Armed Ninja. Armed Ninja is going to be pretty good for clearing out my opponent's field spells and also equip cards. Definitely side deck worthy, probably going to be in the main deck though. We also got our third Mammoth Graveyard, so that's a full play set. Nothing else really of note in here other than One-Eyed Shield Dragon. That pairs well with Mountain. It gives him 1500 defense, which is hard to get over for most of the unboosted monsters in this set. Got a Gravedigger Ghoul. Gravedigger Ghoul will be useful if PhazeCat is able to draw a monster reborn and we aren't. I'm happy to see it. Also, Beaver Warrior is here. Beaver Warrior is a fairly strong defensive monster. If we don't pull any of the 2000 defense monsters in this pack, then Beaver Warrior is a great substitute because, like I said, 1500 is hard for the most of the monsters in this set to get over without being boosted by outside sources.
That's pretty much all there is to it. Yep, there it is. Got the first Dark Hole. Sick and dope. A second Skull Redbird. Stop defense will be nice. That's exciting and good. This is actually a pretty strong draft. And we got the Red Eyes. Cool, cool. 2400's not massive, but it is big enough to get over those 2000 defenders that are rife in this set here.
We got a Dragoness the Wicked Knight, which is just taunting me because I was talking about how I barely pulled any Dragoness the Wicked Knight in the last pack opening that I did, but ended up pulling 5 out of that pack instead of anything useful like Fissure. I still haven't seen, we're 6 packs in, haven't seen a Pot of Greed. I'm getting nervous now that Dragoness has eaten all the pots of greed. We will see what the pack holds for us, but I'm really hoping to see a Pot of Greed at least.
Okay. Oh, Fissure, and we got a Poly. Okay. That is cool. That is very, very cool.
So we got a Hane and a Celtic Guardian. Celtic Guardian is really unfortunate to see. That's eating up one of our super rare slots. That could have been a Raigeki, that could have been a Maneater Bug, or Swords of Revealing Light. It could have been so many other cards, but instead it's a Celtic Guardian, which I don't think we're going to run unless we get a lot of Succubus Knights and Sogens and Legendary Swords. It is what it is. And we also got a Turtle Tiger, which is another 1500 defender, so that's also important to note. Hane is going to be in the main deck. I've made the mistake before in our practice runs to not run the Hane, and I've ended up needing it. So this time for sure it's going in the main deck.
And the play set of Skull Redbirds comes in with the stop defense, and we got the Dark Magician. Okay, all right. It's not a Blue Eyes, but I will take it. He's big. This is shaping up to be a fairly aggressive box.
Okay, so we got the Red Eyes Black Dragon, which I guess in my first practice run I forgot to mention that he's also in this set. To me, that is a waste of an ultra rare slot. That could have been a Monster Reborn or something else more useful, but at least it's a level 7. So it's a double tribute and it's a dragon, which means we can boost it with mountain if we pull more mountains. There's one Sojin, so we'll also be keeping an eye on that to see if Celtic Guardian is actually viable or not, but I don't think he will be. This is also some early monster removal, 2-pronged attack. I'm not super happy to see this. I would rather have Fissure, but this is something to at least keep in mind. Unfortunately, our other ultra rare slot was taken up by the left leg of the Forbidden One, which is not super useful. This could have been Monster Reborn, like I said. This could have been Dark Magician. This could have been Blue Eyes White Dragon. Unfortunately, this is a dead draw. We are doing a sealed draft format, so without the ability to open further booster boxes, this is a dead draw completely because we're not going to be able to pull any more pieces of Exodia. It is the second ultra rare in this pack opening. We're not even halfway through the pack opening yet, so that's super unfortunate to see. I am happy to see the Armed Ninja, however, because again, that's spell removal, and that could be helpful for us depending on how PhazeCat builds his deck.
Yeah, it's a good one. Red Skull Bird. And we got the Pot of Greed. Oh, so good. So very good. This is a very, very strong first box. I am happy.
We got another Skull Redbird, which is great, and a Uraby. So it's great to see both of these cards. They're the 2 strongest level 4 monsters in the set. I'm hoping to draw a playset of both. So far we have 2 and 1. Let's see if we can pull any more. And there we have a playset of Armed Ninja, actually. Other than that, there's nothing really to talk about in this particular pack, but I'm happy that we drew the third Armed Ninja. Let's go for some fissures now, please. And we got a secret rare. That's unfortunate. Trihorn Dragon isn't the worst, but it could have been an ultra rare. It could have been Monster Reborn again. It is what it is. I will take it. I'm not going to take it with a smile, but we will take it.
Yep. We got 2 of the 2000 Defenders, the playset of the Skull Red Birds, 2 Dark Holes. Please. What is going on?
Okay, good. Thank goodness. I was worried that we weren't going to get Pot of Greed this time. I know we're only just over halfway through the pack opening, but I still hadn't seen one. And in the past couple practice pack openings, I had seen one by the 3rd pack, I think, almost every single time. I'm glad we drew one. Also, this, I think, might be our 3rd Yami. We might have a playset of Spellcaster boosting support and Dark Energy, so maybe Fiends are in our future. There's our 2nd Yorubi and a Trial of Nightmare, which is also notable because it is one of the stronger fiends in the set, other than the Witty Phantom, which is the strongest fiend in the set, I believe. So that's great. Also, I'll follow Wind, which will be helpful for Skull Red Bird, of course. So here, I think, is our 3rd Witty Phantom, which would be a playset. That's awesome. We also got a Giant Soldier of Stone, which is a 2000 Defender. I'm not looking to go too defensive in this pack opening. I want to be fairly aggressive, because aggression is kind of the name of the game in this set. It's all about big stats, big number, go burr in this set. And Giant Soldier of Stone has a little bit of attack, but he's a rock, so I'm not going to be running the stuff that boosts him, other than maybe Wasteland, because that also benefits the Yorubi. So we got a playset of Turtle Tiger now, and I think a playset of One-Eyed Shield Dragon. Those can be very useful, but we will see kind of how things shake out. That rare slot got wasted on a Final Flame, which is too bad, because it could have been something more useful, like another Fissure. We'll take what we can get. We also got a Succubus Knight, which is important to note, because that is a warrior and benefits from Sojin and from Legendary Sword, which we have pulled already in this pack opening. There we go. We got a Fissure and our playset of Skull Red Bird, and I think that is our 2nd or maybe our 3rd mountain, and definitely a playset of Yami, so I'm really happy to see that. I also can't remember if I've talked about this in this recording, because I've done a few of these now, like I said, but Remove Trap is only useful in this set for Dragon Capture Jar, because the trap has to be face up when Remove Trap destroys it, which the other 2 traps in the set, which are Trap Hole and 2-Pronged Attack, aren't going to be able to be targeted by Remove Trap because they don't remain on the field long enough. But Remove Trap might be useful in the future when continuous traps become more common. We got another Trial of Nightmare, which is great. I think that's our 2nd one. It might be our 3rd. Definitely got a playset of Witty Phantom now if we didn't before, and that's about all we have in this set this pack to talk about. So we got another Follow Wind and another 2-Pronged Attack. I'm kind of disheartened to see the 2-Pronged Attack. I really wish it was Fissure. I'm also disheartened to see this Polymerization. I wish that this was a different super rare, like it could have been Raigeki, it could have been Maneater Bug, it could have been Swords of Revealing Light. Polymerization is really only useful for... There's a ladybug on my microphone. The polymerization is really only useful in the future. You know what? Actually, scratch that. I'm happy that we got polymerization. It won't be helpful for us in this set, but it will be useful in the future, especially when fusion monsters become much more prominent. Got another Succubus Knight and a Dragon Treasure, which is useful. I think that's our playset of Yorubi as well, if we didn't already have it.
I would hate to be a person named MackseatGaming right now. That is... wow. Just... wow.
And our final pack, we get Trap Hole. So let's review everything that we've drawn so far. So we got the secret rare Trihorn Dragon, and we also got the Red Eyes Black Dragon. Both are 2 tributes. Obviously, I'll be running Trihorn Dragon over Red Eyes Black. unless we don't run any other tributes, and then I might end up running them both. The Trap Hole and the Dark Hole are definitely going into the main deck, with Polymerization staying in our minds, but probably not making it to the main deck. We only got the one Pot of Greed, which is fine because we can actually only run one because we are working with traditional rules based on contemporary forbidden lists. Even if we pulled multiples of these Pot of Greeds, we would only be able to run the one. It's too bad that we only picked up the one Honey Honey and the one Giant Soldier of Stone. If we have to be defensive, we're not going to have much of an option to do so. But Fissure, Dark Hole, Trap Hole, it's all good to see those cards. The Armed Ninjas are also sort of useful, especially if our opponent is going to be going very spell heavy. Yes, we definitely got the playset of Yami. We definitely got the playset of the Witty Phantom. That's great to see. We also got quite a few Mammoth Graveyards. Did we get... Yes, we got the playset of Skull Redbird. That's awesome. We got the 2 Mountains, okay, and 2 Follow Wind. That's actually better than we sometimes average for those cards. I will be running that strategy for sure, these 3. And the Uraby I'll also be running, maybe with the Mammoth Graveyard and the Giant Soldier of Stone. Because Wasteland, how many Wastelands did we pull? Did I pass it? I didn't even see it. Oh no, did we not pull a Wasteland? That would be so unfortunate. Okay, I guess we didn't pull a Wasteland. All right, did we pull Raise Body Heat? Yeah, we did, right? Only with 1. We pulled the 1. Okay, well, let's throw this into the deck builder and see what we can build. Okay, so here we have the deck. We're only going to run the 1 Armed Ninja because we don't know how heavy PhazeCat is going to go into spell cards. We're running 2 others in the side though. 1 Honey Honey because I've regretted in the past not running the Honey Honeys that I've pulled. Celtic Guardian because we pulled them. We're running Sojin anyway, and we're also running the Legendary Sword, mostly for the Succubus Knights. But I mean, if we draw Celtic Guardian and get them to 19, then 19 is bigger than nothing. Giant Soldier of Stone, just because it's the only 2000 defender that we drew. Red Ice Black Dragon, because that's a big monster. It also gets boosted by Mountain and by Dragon Treasure, which we only drew the 1 of. Skull Redbird, again, because it gets boosted by Mountain. Succubus Knight, because of the Sojin and the Legendary Sword that we talked about before. Trihorn Dragon, of course, because it is the biggest monster that we pulled. Trial of Nightmares, they're just going to get boosted by Yami and by Dark Energy if we are able to pull them. Tyhones, just boosted by Mountain. Uraby, because it's a big body. It's 1500. We also have the 1 Raise Body Heat, which can get it to 1800. I'm not expecting these guys to do much, but hey, they're in there. Witty Phantoms, they're in there to get boosted by the Yami and the Dark Energy again because they are fiends. We can get them easily to 1900 as well, just like the Celtic Guardian. So that's pretty powerful. Lots of bodies to throw in here. We didn't get any stop defense, which is kind of terrible. We're going to have to rely on our removal like Dark Hole and Fissure and Trap Hole and 2-pronged attack. Actually, you know what? That's a great point. Fuck. No, you know what? Whatever. And 2-pronged attack, we might have to side in a second 2-pronged attack if we feel like the 1 just isn't enough. But this is what we're running with so far. And I'm hoping that it's going to help us get over anything that PhazeCat throws our way. I will see you in the duel.
All right.
Here we go.
This is the duel between me and Mac. Opening it up. Best of 3.
Nice.
Should be good. Still testing my theory of going first is always better.
Sounds good.
Oh no. All right. Going into my main phase, we'll set that.
Sure.
And we'll set that there.
Nice.
Have at it.
Okay. Okay. Testing the trap.
No, it's fine.
Oh, okay. And then running right into your giant soldier.
Yep.
Yay!
Correct.
Well, then I will also set, and that'll be my turn.
All right, sounds good. Okay, it's not bad. Going into the main phase 1.
Yep.
Normal summon the Uraby.
Okay.
We'll move to battle.
Mm-hmm.
And we'll swing into your Phantom.
You got it. He did.
Should just be 100, not 150.
Oh, right. Yeah, sorry. My bad. I don't know why I thought he was 1550 as well, but
Well, he is not the burb.
No.
All right. You are good to go.
Excellent. Actually, it's a great thing that he's not the burb.
Oh, no. Tragedy.
So, burb gonna run over Uriby.
Yeah, I'll do it. It's fine.
All right, and in main phase 2, I will set another card and then my turn.
Well, I don't like that. Going to main phase. We'll sack it for a succubus knight.
Oh, damn. Yep.
I will activate a Yami.
Okay.
We'll move into battle.
Yep.
And we'll swing into bird.
Okay.
Perfect.
Sounds good.
Yeah, that's the turn.
Okay. I will have a set of my own, and that'll be it.
I think we'll normal summon the Beaver Warrior.
Okay.
Move to battle.
Yep.
We'll swing into your Mystic Elf.
Not quite.
Giant Soldier. All
but
right.
good enough.
Take 150. We'll move to main phase 2.
150.
And
He's 2K big.
yeah, I'm 1850, aren't I?
Nope.
Oh, it's a warrior. I'm sorry. I am so sorry.
Yeah, it's all good. Yeah, and I know she does. She looks like a fiend, but
Yeah. No,
Yeah.
reading is fun and mental. Main phase 2, we'll just fissure it away.
Oh, that's rude. Yep,
And
sounds
end the
good.
turn. Yep.
All right. Fair enough. I will set and I will activate a mountain and end.
Okay. Yeah, we'll go to battle. We'll swing into it.
Okay. It's going to be a honey.
Why?
But I do
Fine.
take 12, so
Yes, you do.
that ain't nothing to
Okay.
sneeze at.
2 in hand, hey? Main phase 2, we will sack the beaver for the knight
Okay.
and end the turn.
Sounds good. I'm going to do what you did.
No way.
Fissure the succubus knight, and then I will have a set, and that is the end.
I have to pass.
Okay. Oh no. Same.
Okay. Oh, why? I'll have to pass again.
Okay. Yeah, that's the trouble, isn't it? Oh, good. Yay! Normal summon, and he's boosted by your Yami.
Yep.
I'm gonna flip summon Arm Ninja and check what this is.
Okay.
Okay. Yep. I figured it was gonna be something like that, but
Yeah.
I'm going to activate Dark Energy, equipping the Trial of Nightmare.
Okay.
So it is now 1800.
Yeah.
So there's 18.
So take 21 to the face.
Yeah.
Okay, that's not great.
That'll be, well, main phase 2, got nothing, end phase.
Yeah. All right, so I'm just gonna activate Dark Hole.
Top decking war now.
Set a card and call it there.
Yay! Not that it super helps, but here's the Celtic Guardian, one of my super rares.
Damn.
Oof. Okay.
Yep. So 400.
600. Oh, wait.
You're
400 because
no.
of your Yami. Yeah, you're right.
It's
Good call.
hang on. Your warrior. Oh,
What?
I thought he was. Yeah. No,
Yeah,
sorry.
no.
So it's fairy and warrior.
Yeah, but your
so-
fairy is dropped by your own Yami.
Oh shoot! You're right.
Yeah,
Okay,
yeah,
yes.
yeah. So
No, you're good.
actually, this is one of the things I was thinking about for Legend of the Blue Eyes. I think it would be way more interesting if each field spell actually boosted like 2 types or whatever, and then drained a type or maybe 2 types.
Right.
I think that because I think it's only Yami and maybe Umi that do that. I think Umi does fish, aqua, and sea serpent. And then I think it drains pyro, but I might be wrong about that. Okay.
Right.
So I take 100.
Yes, sir.
This this is quite something. Okay, so this is ridiculous, and I hate that I have to do this, but here comes Tyhone.
Uh-huh.
And I'm activating follow wind.
Oh my god. Really?
So here comes 17. Oh boy.
Yeah, so I take
200. 2. Yeah, you're still getting the boost from Yami.
And you're getting the boost from Mountain, right?
Yeah, Mountain and follow winds.
Okay.
I'm only at 17.
Math is good. Math is good.
All right, that's the end of my turn. This is ridiculous. I got a freaking Tyhone. Oh no.
By 50. Yes, sir.
Yeah, by 50. Oh my gosh. Red Skullbird, Skull Redbird, too good. Too good.
Yeah.
Okay, well, I mean, sometimes the games just go like that.
Oh, buddy, I'm so sorry.
Oh, nice. Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Okay,
Oh,
cool.
that's not what I wanted to do. Stop it.
I
wanted
figured.
to move into this. Yeah. And then just swing for
Ouch.
26. Yeah.
Nice, very nice.
That'll do it.
There's oh shoot. Okay, well, there's pretty much only one out. If you draw a monster here, I'm done. But
Yeah, I have it.
Very nice.
Yeah,
Okay.
there it is.
Very
Womp
nice.
womp. All right.
Good job.
GG,
Good job.
game 1. Yeah.
I will let you go first.
Interesting. Okay.
Okay.
I think we'll activate Yami, summon Trial of Nightmare. Call
Okay.
it a turn.
Very nice.
Because I can't attack you first turn, right?
No.
I think that's a rule.
But I will bring out the Witty Phantom and
Oh,
equip
no.
him with the Dark Energy.
Tisk tisk.
So here comes 400 at you.
Yeah, that'll do.
Nice. And that'll be everything.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm only not. Oh, never mind. I was gonna say I'm only 1900, but now I'm not.
God.
21. Hey,
Yeah.
and also she's only
Like
16. Nice. Okay. Well,
1600. She's not 16. 1600.
yeah, let's be clear here. Let's be clear. Absolutely clear. I'm gonna set that and set this, and then I'm good.
Monetized. No. All right. Let's just stop defense that face down.
Okay, it is a Tyhone.
Okay. I will summon the Yurabi and swing into it.
Okay, so I take 300.
Mm-hmm.
Oof.
Call that a turn.
Sounds good. I will normal summon.
Oh, no.
What?
My draft is okay, he says.
For 50 and then for 2100 attack direct. Well, like I said, this this might be confusing to the audience, but we have done practice rounds of this. Let's call. And so my initial pull this time around was very good. Because I got a lot of the chase cards that I've been looking for in this set that I would really like to have. You are 1600. Ugh.
Yeah.
So I got a lot of the chase cards I was looking for in this set, but I obviously didn't record it, and then had some issues other than that as well, and it didn't save, and so I had to re-pull on the set, and the second pull this time around, I got okay for staples, or at least not. I'm not gonna cry about it. And then I did much better on the core of the set, like the Skull Redbirds and the Urabis and the Witty Phantoms and stuff like that. So I did much better on that part of the set than I did in the initial pull. In the initial pull, I think I had 1 Skull Redbird and 0 mountains. I was like, how's that even possible? And no follow winds. I think I had one mountain, no follow winds. I had one skull redbird. I was like, holy crap, like my ass is going to be kicked this set, but moving forward, I'm not going to have to worry about a thing. But then I noticed that I didn't record. Anyway, for my turn, I'm going to Fissure.
Oh my god. Get out of here.
And sorry, man, I gotta get some pressure going here. So 21 and 14.
3,500. Good
Yeah.
lord.
And then main phase 2, I got nothing.
Okay, well that's not nothing. I guess. Summon the bird.
Man, it's so funny because we just can't keep monsters on the field, eh?
Yeah, this is not a great place for me to be.
Okay, I'll set that and attack. So was that 450?
550, right?
550?
2,100?
Yeah, 21. Holy man.
Oh, there it is. Thank God. All right.
Dark hole. Yep.
Yep.
Okay.
Needed that.
All right. Yep. 12 to the face.
Yes, sir.
Now it's all up to this. I mean, that's not nothing.
I mean, it could be nothing.
It could be nothing.
Would appreciate if it was nothing.
You are correct. That is a...
Yeah, all right. Ugh. Oh, I can't run into too many more of those. This is awful.
Oh, man. I wish I had something else to do, but that's it. Oh, boy. Well, luckily... Oh, very nice. Oh, my gosh. 2,900 freaking Dark Magician. No, sorry, man. It's not going through. But... but still,
no.
that is awesome. Good job pulling Dark Magician, dude. Like I did not get anything that good.
Yeah, I pulled a Dark Magician. You don't even have to. Just swing it in my face. I don't have Karibo yet.
Oh, fair enough. Yeah, that's a good point. I'm playing it safe, man.
Playing with his food over here. Oh my god. Yeah, you got it. You win.
Shit. All right, time for siding again.
Okay. All right.
I guess we'll see what the draw card is. All right. Oh boy, that's not better. The normal summon. Activate.
1850.
Yeah,
So
but that's...
You're not big enough to get through a 2,000 defender. You know that, right?
Yes, I do.
Good thing it's not 2,000 defense.
Okay. I was typing in the 150. I was ready. That's so fun. Oh,
okay.
shoot.
Gotta do it.
Yep. He's smiling.
Okay. Could be better. I think I have to set that. That and that, I think, is what we're doing.
A humble tea set. Well, that's not what I was looking for.
A humble tea set.
Yeah. That's what they call it.
That's funny.
Whoop. Swing. 2,000.
Yeah.
Okay. Swing.
1,200. Okay.
Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Go ahead.
You know what would be just amazing right now?
What's that?
A dark hole.
I mean, not for me.
I don't want to do it yet, though. Okay. Yeah, gotta go into the beaver.
Okay. That's 350. Poor beaver. Okay.
Had to do it.
Oh dear. Okay. And swing.
for 300.
Yes, sir. That follow wind.
Yeah, it's doing it.
Okay, and then I will set one more and I will end. Don't heavy storm me, bro. Don't heavy storm me. Oh. Oh. Oh.
He says, not at all bereaved.
No, I am, because it's mandatory. I guess I will select.
Ah!
I will select him to go back to my hand.
Good.
Man, that just messes up my tempo.
Good.
All right, here
Stop
comes 1550.
Yeah.
Nice.
Oh my god. Anytime. Oh, well, not grave, but swinging into the...
Might be grave. No, just kidding.
No, swinging into the honey honey. Obviously.
It is not a honey honey.
It is not a honey honey. Tricky, tricky. Well, that sucked. Yeah. Yeah.
All right. Bringing out the other burb.
Oh, no.
I should have asked
man.
response.
No,
Nope.
it's good.
Okay.
It's good. 350, 1850, 2200. Okay.
Yes, sir. All right.
Yeah, that hurts. That hurts a lot. I just don't have a lot to do about that, do I?
Very nice. Okay. Time to show
Oh,
you.
no.
You showed me yours. I'll show you mine.
Yeah, it's a good pull. It's a very good pull.
All right. So, Brattle. Swing.
I pulled okay. You. Perfect impression of you. And your enormous
Well, take your
clown
24.
shoes.
Your turn. You also pulled one. I don't understand.
I'm not sitting here going, oh, I pulled okay. Absolute goof troop.
I did not get Dark Magician. I did not get Blue Eyes. All right. That is not what I wanted to see, but I'll set this guy and I'll swing into you. Whoop. Is it
Yeah,
I guess I should have... I misplayed there. I should have swung with Red Eyes because had it been a 2000 Defender, you would have survived another turn.
Yeah.
Yeah. My B.
You got it, friendo.
So the
Good
only
job.
other thing I think that you didn't see of my pulse is that I also got one. But
You enormous clown car! You can't sit there being like,
No,
oh,
like I said,
okay.
I got this, that, and that. So I did get okay for here. I'll put them on the. Boop, and
Oh my god, dude. No, you drafted insane. What are you talking about?
no, that's what I'm saying. I'm saying I got these. Oh no, not that. So I got these, which were like everything that I wanted out of this set. Technically, like it would have been really nice to get the Raigeki and the Monster Reborn, which I pulled in the first draft of this. I got Raigeki,
sure.
Dark Hole, Pot of Greed, and Monster Reborn, and I was like, that's perfect. That's a perfect draft. It sucks that I didn't get the monsters. I'm gonna lose this one, but that's fine because I have Raigeki, Dark Hole, and Monster Reborn moving forward. I am set for life. And then I like look over and it's like, and I wasn't recording. Perfect. And then I was like, that's fine. I'll just go to the binder and I'll explain what I drafted. And then I go to the binder and it's blank. And I was like, and I didn't save the draft. Wonderful.
Yeah, exactly. Oh, that's
So
that's
these
beautiful.
are the only 3 cards I really pulled. So I said I didn't pull anything as good as Dark Magician, and that is completely a lie. I got the secret, but
Oh, did you?
I wasn't thinking about it. I was like, oh man, my strongest monster is the Red Eyes, but no, that's not a lie. Or that's not the truth. Strongest monster was my Trihorn Dragon, but I didn't pull it for 1. And for 2, I did only get the 1.
Oh, yeah, no, you're right. You did awful. Like, absolute terrible draft.
A terrible draft.
Lunatic.
I didn't get any of the good fusions. This is the strongest fusion I got. Dark Fire Dragon. I didn't get Metal Dragon. I didn't get... I only got one of the Carbonala Warriors, which doesn't matter right now, but will matter in the future. But guess what I did pull? It's not in the deck, because it would be completely useless. I got Polly. Yes.
Yeah, I actually finally pulled a Polly as well.
Hey,
Finally.
very nice. I think this is the first time in all of the times that we've done this that I've got a Polly.
Yeah, same. Absolutely same.
That's awesome. I'm excited to have polymerization for the future. Like, obviously right now it's not very useful, but like starting like GX era, it will be far more useful.
Right.
Somehow I avoided drawing it all these times, but I also had a Reaper of the Cards.
Oh, yeah. I pulled a Reaper as well. Didn't
Unexpected
include him in the deck,
synergy
though.
with the Yamis. I like it.
Yeah. Crazy.
Yeah, so this deck is such a mishmash. I only got 2 of the field spells. So there's 2 Yamis, 2 Mountains, even though I never pulled them, 2 Sojins, and then I also got 2 Dark Energy, 2 Follow Wind, 2 Legendary Sword, and that's exactly why I built it this precise way. And I got 1 Raise Body Heat with 3 Eurobees. Yeah. It was oh, whoops. I forgot one of the staple cards. There we go, Fissure. So those 4 cards. Those 4 cards I was really happy to pull. So yeah, it was such a hodgepodge. Like, I got the 3 Skull Redbirds, which I was happy about, and 3 Eurobee, which I was like, yeah, great. But I didn't pull any Wasteland, and I only got 1 Raised Body Heat. So I was like, okay, well, Eurobee is only slightly good now, but for the Skull Redbirds, I got the 2 Mountains and 2 Follow Winds. And I was like, hey, that is passable. It would have been better to have 3 and 3, obviously, because then it would have been like that first match that we had.
Right.
But 2 and 2 is workable, as we can see here. But then I was like, what do I do for the rest of the set? I didn't pull enough spellcasters to warrant using Yami. I only had 1 2000 defender, which is Giant Soldier of Stone. And I was like, oh man, like I'm really wondering what I'm going to do here, because all of the other times that we've done this, I've at least pulled 3 of those 2000 defenders.
Right.
And
Yeah,
so,
I didn't draft badly. Like, I uploaded the deck here into Discord for you to look at.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, just so you can like see it, right?
Yep.
So I sent you the message of like, hey, yeah, I did my LOB draft, and then I sent you like the yikes face.
Yeah.
Because by my estimation, it is a spooky good deck for this set. Like, there wasn't much in the way of like tribute monsters, so I've got like the playset of Succubi Knight, I think it's called Succubi Knight.
Succubus Knight, yeah.
And then I put my Red Eyes and my Dark Magician in this deck. But that's like it. So like, barring facing a Blue Eyes, I wasn't too afraid.
Right.
I got the playset of the Skull Redbirds. I got the playset of Eurobee. And then I got like the Trial of Nightmares and Witty Phantoms. So those coupled with like the 1 Yami, I figured would be big enough to kind of cope with whatever you had coming out here. I got 2 Dark Holes. So as I was drafting this thing...
Oh, yeah, I see that.
Yeah.
Okay.
As I was drafting this here, I was like, oh man, Mac has got to be feeling a little bit like Ralph Wiggum right now.
I'm surprised you're only running
so
the one set of the field spells.
Yeah, it's all I had.
Oh, okay. No Sojins or anything, hey?
I did have Sojin. I didn't feel like it was warranted.
Sure.
I felt
Yeah.
like leaning into the Fiend and Spellcasters was a better idea with what I put in the deck.
Oh
But
yeah, no,
I
100% it is. I didn't want to leave anything to the chance of drawing one ofs.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fair. And like, I don't know, maybe if you were to look at the deck construction that I did, you might feel differently than what I did.
It's
'Cause
possible, but like it's still a solid freaking deck. Like I'm looking at it right
yeah,
now, and I'm
right.
like, yeah,
So like you can understand why I was confident going into this one,
yeah,
right? Like it's just a good deck. I don't know. It was just good. And so the fact that you actually just like beat me down with more power, that's why I'm like laughing, is because I was so confident in this deck's like in the draft that I pulled for the box.
Well,
And
yeah,
then just
I did upload my deck too now to Discord. If
yeah.
you want to have a look at that and compare, like we actually drafted fairly similar.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right?
Yeah.
You're sitting here being like, oh, it's okay, it's
Yeah.
okay, dude. The draft was solid. What do you mean? It is so good. What are you even talking about? Like that's a good draft.
Yeah,
That's
no,
a
it
good
is.
draft.
It is, and that's what I was saying is that it's definitely a solid core, right? With the Skull Red Birds, the Eurobees, the Witty Phantoms. I even got a playset of Trial of Nightmare just in case I needed it. But the major thing that I was upset about wasn't that it was a solid pull. It was that I lost out on now Raigeki and Monster Reborn.
Yeah, it's
those
not
those are
perfect.
yeah.
Like you're still running at Olympic speeds. You're just not
Yeah.
Usain Bolt.
Yeah, yeah,
Like,
yeah.
God,
I'm Flojo. Oh
you
shit.
trip on your enormous shoes.
No, yeah, these decks are awesome. I'm happy you pulled the Dark Magician. That at least one of us got one of those guys. Like I know that we both pulled Red Eyes, but I mean, what is Red Eyes?
Red Eyes is actually pretty good. I was thinking about it. I was pretty excited when I pulled mine
Yeah.
because I was looking at how our previous duels have kind of went, and I had a really hard time getting over those 2,000 defenders. And then looking at the draft that I have here, I'm still having a hard time getting through them.
Oh,
The
I know,
playset
right?
of-
Yeah.
yeah, the playset of stop defenses really helps out. And then like you got the double dark hole and the fissure. That is it. That's like
Yeah.
that's 6 cards in the whole deck that could actually get through like a potential of what 2,000 defenders. So it's like thinking about it, it's like actually Red Eyes is really good for cracking through that. I'm gonna throw this in here.
Right.
And then Dark Magician was just the biggest monster that I pulled. So it's like, yeah, that's just going in de facto. And then as I was building the deck, I was thinking about it more and more, and I was like, Red Eyes is actually really, really good here. So in the context of LOB, I actually think that Red Eyes is very good. I know that it's not as shiny as like Blue Eyes,
Right.
but to say that it's like okay is to do the exact thing that I'm poking fun at you for. It's not the best monster in the game at this point, but it's nothing to sneeze at. It's actually really good.
Oh, 100%. Yeah. And like it gets boosted by Mountain and it gets boosted by Dragon Treasure, which we both pulled, it looks like.
Yep.
Yeah. So like obviously 2,900 is nothing to be sad about.
Yeah, like it's just good. It's
Yeah.
just good.
Yeah, exactly. And I was happy that I got it and Trihorn Dragon because it's like, okay, well those both work with Mountain. So it was like, yeah, this is all coming like kind of like forming together. That's awesome. But I mean, like in the context of the overall game, Red Eyes is going to be power crept right away. And that's too
Oh, yeah.
bad because he's a cool card. Like I've
Yeah,
always
for sure.
actually really liked Red Eyes and Blue Eyes, obviously, and Dark Magician, clearly.
Yeah.
But it's just too bad that it's like 2 sets from now it's going to be like Red Eyes who? Because we're just going to
yeah,
have other
even-
options.
Even next set, it's gonna get crept out by like the Guardian pieces.
That's true. Yep. Yeah, if
Yeah.
we even pull one of them, then it's like bye Red Eyes, which is too
Yeah.
bad because
For
like
a
I said,
while anyway.
yeah, exactly. Until we start getting like dragon support and stuff like that. I don't know. It's going to be a while anyway.
Yep. Yep.
It's too bad Lord of D isn't in a base set, so we can't pull him because that would like really kind of like shape Anyway, yeah, it's not going to happen because it can't happen. So I pulled a playset of Arm Ninja, which I was like, man, should I just run all three? And then I was like, no, because if you're not playing equips and fields, then it's a dead draw. So I sided two of them. I'm interested. I'm surprised that you're not playing with a side deck again.
Yeah, the rest of that box was just kind of trash, so I just decided that there wasn't really anything to do.
Fair enough. Yep.
Yeah, I put the one remove trap just in case you had like the Dragon Capture Jar that I needed to deal with.
Right. Yeah. No, I didn't even pull one.
Yeah. Yeah, barring that, I was like, all right, so so I have the Gravedigger Ghoul and the remove trap, and it's something that I've been doing in all of our matches.
Yep.
Just in case you have like the Monster Reborn or whatever.
100%. Yeah, I have them in my side deck as well.
Yeah, the only thing that I really felt otherwise was going to give me trouble would be like your Regekis, your Dark Holes, your Fissures. And as far as LOB is concerned, there's no way to actually play around that.
Right.
You just kind of have to take it to the face.
Yeah.
So I just looked at the rest of the box that I had and I was like, nah, it's not worth it. Like, there's nothing in here that I would actually want to swap out. Now, in retrospect, that's not true because I am sitting on a playset of Follow Winds in the box. And that's something that you have consistently done that I have not done is actually just playing with the equip cards. And it has been working out in your favor. It's just something that I haven't been doing because I'm a slow learner.
I mean, you got the one Dragon Treasure in there, I see.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I get that. Yeah, and good on you pulling the playset of Stop Defense. I didn't even pull a single one.
I think those are going to be good for a while.
Oh
to be
yes,
honest.
yes they are. I mean, they force flips to happen. Like it's just a good check right before you commit to summoning or whatever. Like it's just info where there previously wasn't info. And
Yeah,
I'm
exactly.
I'm sad that I didn't pull the stop defenses. That was another thing. I got 2 stop defenses in my initial pull. So 2 stop defenses, Raigeki, Dark Hole, Pot of Greed, Monster Reborn, Trap Hole. I was like, man, this is such a good pull. I'm so happy that I am not recording what the fuck did I do.
You know what? That makes 2 of us happy that you weren't recording.
Yeah, man. It's too bad. Lost tapes. Anyway,
Yeah.
It's fine. We will push forward with the 4 things that we did pull. Like Fissure's going to be power crept, Trap Hole's going to be power crept, but Pot of Greed's going to be good until the very last pack, and Dark Hole probably as well. I can't imagine a time where Dark Hole is going to be like, eh. Like Dark Hole is just nice. Monster removal, right? And Fissure is decent, but like obviously it's got its uses, and same with Trap Hole. Once special summoning especially becomes like way more prominent, it's like Trap Hole's like whatever.
Right.
But other than that, like I'm just it's a good core. We're gonna see what Metal Raiders brings us, and
Yeah, I'm actually excited to do that draft.
yeah, me too. I'm excited to see what Metal Raiders is gonna bring us. LOB obviously was a bit of a rocky start for even the game as a whole. Because it's like, well, if you're not pulling those Skull Redbirds, like what are we doing?
Yeah, I'm sad that the game was so rudimentary in the beginning because there's just not a lot of strategy to talk about.
Right.
It's like I mentioned in my draft video, like the game plan is draft big monsters, don't draft small monsters. Like
Yeah, exactly. And there's so many small monsters. They outweigh the big monsters, in fact. And it's like, why are these even here? This is just chaff. And I don't like in Metal Raiders they kind of caught on, and they're like, okay, if monster small have okay effect, if monster big, they can be vanilla. Or even if they're very big, they have drawback effect. And I thought that was probably a better idea than just vanilla monsters go burr.
Yeah, because they went burr for a while, like a long while.
Yeah, like oh my gosh, like when am I gonna run Kagamusha of the Blue Flame? Right? When am I gonna run fucking Tungyo? I guess that's the next set, but still, like, there's just so much in this set that it's just like, okay, well, this will never see the light of day. Even though I have Darkfire Dragon, I'm never going to run Firegrass and Petite Dragon because they are dead draws. Doesn't matter that I have their fusion monster. They are completely useless. Even that fusion monster is not worth it. Yeah, they were still getting their sea legs. And it's like an artifact of how the game started in the manga, right? Where it was like different areas of the playing field would boost them in different ways and things like that. I think Kazuki Takahashi had like a very specific vision of how he wanted the game to look and feel. But when Konami printed the set, they were like, nah, bruh. We're doing it this way. Anyway, it's a fun game, but LOB was definitely a slow set, and I am happy to be leaving it in our rear view.
Yeah, same. But congratulations on the dub. Very well done.
Yeah, man.
Good draft.
It's your game next time.
Yeah, that's going to do it for us this time around. But we will see you guys when we draft Metal Raiders.
See ya.